Give, and gifts will be given to you. A good measure, packed together, shaken down, and overflowing will be poured into your lap. For the measure with which you measure will in return be measured out to you. Good morning, everyone, from the beautiful state of Kentucky. My name is Luke Fenwick, and today I got to tell you something. Look at this stock market at all-time highs. Let me repeat that because this is really important on what we're going to talk about today. Stock market at all-time highs. I really want to sit on this idea and think on this idea that I'm about to say. Ready? I'd rather not sell assets to get paid. Let's think on that. So this year in 2025, I bought a property at the tip of Hardin County. I call it Kudzu Corner because it was overflowing and completely taken over by kudzu vine. I don't know if you've ever seen it or heard of it, but it is an invasive species, an invasive plant from Asia that grows 1 to 2 feet a day in the summertime. So I fought with this. You couldn't even, there was a 1,500 square foot building right beside the road, and you couldn't even see it because of all the kudzu. So I have completely eliminated it and annihilated it. And right now, this is the first time in my life that I have a real estate property for sale. I am trying to sell an asset. Why? Because I want to go skiing. Okay. That's a really, really simple and silly excuse, but I'm going to try it out and see what happens. But in the back of my mind, I'm always telling myself, why am I trying to sell this asset to get paid? Because guess what's going to happen if I sell that property? I'm going to have to turn around and do it all over again, clean out another property, do all kinds of work just to get paid. And I'm fine with that. But the real goal is to collect rent from it, to collect rental income in perpetuity. I don't want to invest in annuities, okay? I want cash flow in perpetuity. And the market is at all-time highs. So anyone who has ever told you that they're going to just invest in the S&P 500 and later on in life sell it in chunks to live off of, that's kind of really stupid. I mean, because you're selling an asset to get paid. You're going back into cash. So I don't know what your inflation rate is. The Consumer Price Index reports it at around 3 to 4% this year. My inflation rate is 16% because that's how much the S&P 500 went up by. So that's what I'm trying to buy. So my purchasing power went down 16% this year, which is absolutely insane. Okay. Now we could do a weighted balance on that and, whatever, groceries, blah, 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 blah. But I'm trying to buy the S&P 500. I'm trying to buy other things. So the NASDAQ is up more than that. The technology sector is up well over 20% this year. So I could say my inflation rate is that high, but yeah, that's just a thought process I want you to think about this Sunday. For anyone who listens to me, which is very few people, I love that. I'm trying to organically grow this and see if there are more people out there in the world who think like me. So if you have ever listened to what I have to say and you like it, please let me know. Leave a comment. If you don't like what I have to say, leave a comment. I'm here for all of it, okay? So I want to talk about the financial instruments that are going up, and then we'll talk about everything that's going down. And this year, if you have paid attention to the stock market, silver, oh my goodness, look at this, up 9% Friday. One of the most insane moves I've ever seen on a commodity in my life. I mean, this chart here is absolutely insane. I'm super excited to see where it opens up Monday morning. It is 6:30 in the morning here, so the futures market is not open yet. I could look up the price of silver over the weekend, but I'm just on Thinkorswim for now. Gold, beautiful, beautiful cup and handle that just broke out. It's pushing to new highs. Again, S&P 500 all-time highs. NASDAQ all-time, very close to all-time highs. XLK, sitting here consolidating pretty much since mid-September. Tesla, something we really got to talk about here is Tesla. Perfect example of resistance. Okay, look at this former resistance here back at the very start of 2025 at the high 475 level. It hit that level, barely broke out, and now it seems to be turning over. Goldman Sachs, the bankers have gotten super rich this year. Look at the financial sector, XLF. Incredible. Breakout of consolidation. Here's another one I want to point out. JNJ, one of the biggest healthcare sector stocks this year, absolutely exploding. Downs, here are the things going down. Ooh, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not doing well this year at all. Here in a stage one, Gerald Peters style, it rejected very hard off the 20-day several times. Several times here, which is very concerning. It's still sitting at $83,000 a coin Sunday, so I'm interested to see what's going to happen this week ahead. Ethereum sitting here consolidating. I don't know if you've watched any of my previous videos, but Larry Fink seems to be extremely bullish on blockchain technology. I agree with him. I think that the plumbing of finance needs a major update. Settlement takes forever. I should not have to deal with T plus anything. My transactions should settle instantly. So Wall Street, the computers on Wall Street need a major update. Settlement shouldn't take so long. So I'm really excited to see what happens in 2026 with blockchain technology and all of these layer ones, to see which ones get adopted, which ones will, what's the word here? Which blockchains will conquer the world of all these financial instruments, which ones will hold real estate deeds, and which blockchain will hold stock market securities and so forth. So yeah, let's go to the sectors of the economy. Love it. Real estate, XLRE, sitting here consolidating really for a long time. One of the laggard sectors, very interesting. Energy. Oh, and we're getting lower rates, so we'll see what happens there. Energy cannot get over 46. Every time it gets to 46, someone sells it off. So, yeah, watch out for that. Consumer staples, also, in this downtrend, in this channel between 76 and 80 right now. Colgate, everyone brushes their teeth, but not everyone buys toothpaste stock. So Colgate is getting absolutely smoked this year. Something to watch. You know what's really interesting? The biggest percent gainer last year. Can you name it? I'll wait. Vistra Energy. Down. It's still up on the year, barely, but last year in 2024, it was the biggest percent gainer by and large. So nuclear energy, is it here to stay? Question mark. Kraft Heinz, I like ketchup. I can't speak for you, but yeah, it's getting absolutely smoked. Oracle, everyone is super worried about Oracle right now and all the debt they have. And Larry Fink owns an island in Hawaii, so he might know what he's doing. Nike. Your boyfriend buys Nike shoes and I buy Nike stock. Ooh, that's a good one, ain't it? Yeah, so sitting here getting smoked. Bad earnings call. Dropped it from 66 to 60, but we'll watch it. Home Depot and Lowe's. Look, I go to Lowe's all the time. And every time I go in there, it seems like everyone else goes in there all the time. So I'm watching it. I hope you are too. It's not personal investment advice. This is just for informational purposes only. I said I'm watching it, okay? I'm not telling you that you have to buy it. I have no clue what your goals are. United Health also getting smoked. Trump is going after these insurance companies and all the money that they make and how they're paying it out to their CEOs and all of the subsidies they're getting from the government. He wants to put the power back in the people's hands. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see about that. Anyways, my name is Luke Fenwick. I got to go get working on this house, and I have a super busy Sunday, but this is the Sunday service. Still in that from Gerald Peters, the GOAT, the absolute GOAT of investing. If you don't know who he is, give him a follow, give him a like. He's a great guy, and he is an even better investor. So my name is Luke Fenwick. Again, this is just for informational purposes only. This is not personal investment advice. If you like what I have to say, if you like my message, then, leave me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Have a great Sunday.